right. Monica, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for the comedy stallions of Metal Damien?
Let's go.
That's a hard act to follow right there. How you motherfuckers doing tonight? So you guys can tell by looking at me, I'm really big on diet and exercise. That's not the joke yet, shut up. The thing is, like, I did change my diet because, like, I was tired of being the sweaty guy at the bar. You know, because when you're the sweaty guy at the bar, all the girls are like, yo, you got Coke? Like, no, I'm unhealthy. Like, fuck. I mean, I got it, I'm just not sharing. And the thing is, like, I changed my diet as well because, like, I was tired of all my shits being violent. And, like, I knew I needed to change my diet because I took a shit at a local bar and I came out of the bathroom and there was a dude actively snorting Coke at the urinal and he looked at me and he was like, bro, I haven't been able to smell anything for 3 days, but I can smell that, bro. Fuck it, man. Maybe I should change my fucking diet. Okay, man. And the thing is, like, I have the worst luck at bars too because the only girls that fucking talk to me are drunk. And these, they want to sit there and fucking flap their dick suckers and always say something stupid as shit. They're like, you know, I speak 5 languages. I'm like, which one do you speak the least in? So we can move on to that one. Get the fuck out of here, Jesus. That's if I'm being nice. You know, if I'm gonna be a rude prick, I'm like, sweet, you gonna touch my dick or no? Because I'm not good with all this fucking talking shit. That's why I'm alone. You can tell by looking at me, I'm divorced. You know, it's just, it turns out it's because astrological signs, you know. It turns out since I'm a Sagittarius and she's a whore, it wasn't gonna work out between us. Fucking bitch. Speaking of whores, I was thinking about my mom the other day. Fuck you. You guys don't love whores? You don't love whores as much as I do? Fuck up. But I was thinking about my mom, and the thing is, I was thinking about it because, like, we were at a bar, and some child called the bar looking for his mom. And what the fuck is wrong with this little jerk off? Like, I knew at 11 that my mom was a whore. You know, so if she was gone from the house, I'm like, cool, I could jerk off and play video games. And plus, I was happy. If she was out in the street sucking dick, that means she was gonna come home with a Happy Meal. Like, I was fine with it. I was completely fucking fine with it. You know? She's a ghost now. Okay? But man, I've been happy because I watch the news and everyone's talking about like mass deportation, mass deportation. I'm like, fucking where? There's still traffic on the 836 and 9:30 in the morning. Like, it's the same Altimas with peeling paint and F-150s with ball tires. Like, get these people the fuck out of here, right? Like, I was offered a job at Alligator Alcatraz, but I was like, I don't want to run into relatives. Look, it's Uncle Fred, you cocksucker, you. Fucking hate my Uncle Fred. He actually hates me too because my grandfather passed away. And I think I fucking hate funerals. Because when a funeral happens, you see all these fucking cocksucker relatives you've never met before. And that's where I met my fucking Uncle Fred. And this piece of shit had the balls to walk up to me and he goes, if you and your grandmother need anything, just ask. And I was like, I need her house painted. He was like, what? I'm like, I need her fucking house painted. You know, she can't live alone. She's gonna live with me. I'm gonna rent out the house. The brick painted the house and never fucking spoke to us again. I was like, great. I was mad though because like, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me or not. I used to sell drugs, and the thing is, growing up in the hood when you sell drugs, you always think that the first thing you need to do is buy some jewelry. And I remember I bought one watch, and I bought a Rolex a long time ago. I never wore it. I kept it in a safe at my dad's house. And then my grandfather dies, and I show up to the funeral. I look down at my grandfather's casket, and this piece of shit's wearing my watch. And I'm like, we're not burying this cocksucker with my watch, right? You remember you used to get drunk and hit grandma? Like, we're not burying this piece of shit with my watch. But on that funeral I did, I've never robbed a corpse so fast in my life. Like, wasn't the last time I robbed a corpse either, but whatever, it happens. It sucks they are dead though, because like, the government, like, supposedly was gonna give out $750 for every immigrant you turn in. And I'm like, fuck, grandma and grandpa are dead. Like, fuck. Let's do the math. I'm from Alabama, let's do the math. $750, that's $1,500. That's 2 ounces of cocaine. I make the right moves, that's 4 pennies. That's a 2010 Corolla. Now I know what you're thinking, is grandma and grandpa worth the 2010 Corolla? Yeah, they'd be fucking dead next to have a good used car. That makes me fine with that.
You're a dick.
Fuck 'em. Speaking of dead people, I used to work at Sunset Place Mall. You guys remember Sunset Place Mall in Miami?
Yep.
Well, apparently for a long time that parking garage was super popular for people to commit suicide. Like people just jump off that fucker. And I've seen 3 people jump off that parking garage. I'm gonna tell you about the third guy. I'll tell you about the prequels later. But I was sitting there on the 4th floor smoking a joint, and I see something out the corner of my eye. I was like, the fuck was that? So I walk over to the edge of the building, hit my joint, and I look down, and there's a dude splattered across the sidewalk. And nothing funny about suicide. But what makes it funny is I was hitting my joint going, let's leave crime scene a pop quiz, and I just threw my joint down. And I was always hoping that the cops would just walk up and be like, this motherfucker was real sad, he didn't even finish the joint. And that makes me giggle. Ah, man. I don't know, man. I look at society and I'm like, like people are like, do you need to be positive? I wake up in the morning, my first thoughts, I like to tuck my pillow. I look at my pillow. You had 8 hours to kill me, you pussy piece of shit. And the thing is, nice. I got sleep apnea too. We'll talk about that next. And you can tell by my breathing, you know. I got sleep apnea. The thing is, like, and what that means is like when I'm sleeping, sometimes I'm breathing, sometimes I'm not. And the thing is, I remember in the middle of the night, this fucking chick wakes me up. She goes, "Hey," I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You stopped breathing." I'm like, "And?" I'm like, maybe it was my time to go. Like, you just robbed me of a peaceful death. Like now, if I get ripped apart by dogs, it's on you, Cinnamon, you dumb whore, you. Like, this is why you pay hookers to leave. Speaking of hookers, I was talking about my little sister the other day, and that's a good fucking transition, you cocksuckers. The thing is, I was thinking about my little sister because, like, when we were kids, I used to beat up all my little sister's boyfriends like a good older brother should. But after you beat up so many boys, you get to wonder, is my little sister a whore? Like, you can laugh at that. She has 3 kids. That's proof. It makes me happy because I went to her house on Thanksgiving, and she has 2 sons, and the boys in the backyard fucking fighting. They're like 10, 11, they're fighting. I'm like, sweet, the boys. And she goes, I got 20 on the little one. I'm like, all right, I'm down for this action, let's go. Speaking of gambling addicts, I was thinking about my dad the other day, and I love my father though. My dad raised me, that's a bad motherfucker. And my dad is the biggest Yankees fan in the fucking world, and he could prove it because he's been stabbed by a Red Sox fan. And he's like, I remember my father took off his shirt one day. I was like, what happened to your back? He looks like he's at Yankee Stadium, 1977. I'm like, all right, I'm locked in, let's go. He goes, I'm in the crowd, and I'm like, Yankees. And the prick in front of me says, Sox. I go, fuck you, Yankees. So whatever happens next is clearly my father's fault. But these pricks start fighting, and everybody leads out to the parking lot, and this cocksucker starts stabbing my dad. And my dad says that he ran to his Lincoln, and he pulled out his little Uzi. He turned around, like, and I stood there like slack-jawed, like, did you hit him? He goes, I don't know if I hit anybody. I'm like, what'd you do? He goes, I got in a car and I drove away. It was New York in the 70s. There's no punchline here, it's just a cute story. You know, like, this shit that happened back then. I get mad as fuck about that we have all these cameras around because, like, I grew up in the hood. I have a rule. Like, I don't like getting into street fights and none of that bullshit. I have a rule though. If you make me hit you, I have to rob you now. You know, like, you have to wake up missing something because you made me do this to you. You know? And the thing is, like, thank God I don't get into fights like that because this is the problem with, like, guys, especially Miami. We have a word for it. It's called waperia. It's that tough guy bullshit. And motherfuckers want to get this close to another man's face and start threatening violence. And the thing is, I don't do that. I don't threaten violence. I threaten sexual violence. Like, I look at men, but we fighting or fucking because either way I'm getting naked. And all of a sudden, nobody wants to fucking fight no more, you know? But I'll leave you guys with 2 quick ones for you. I wanted to wish my brother could be here, but my brother passed away earlier this year, and don't feel bad, he's a piece of shit, I'll tell you what. And the thing is, the last time I saw my brother, He had to go turn himself in on a warrant in Miami. And he goes, yo, can I stay at your house tonight? And tomorrow I'm gonna go to jail. I'm like, fine, bro. And this piece of shit in the middle of the night robs me for 3 pounds of weed and a whole cheesecake. And I'm like, this motherfucker, bro. And the thing is, like, you just robbed me for 3 pounds of the cheesecake and a frozen cheesecake at that. So this person had to wait for it to thaw out, you know, to eat the motherfucker. But the thing is, I'm like, I'm never gonna talk to this prick again. And I never did. And unfortunately, he passed away. And I was like, you know, maybe I should let go of this anger, you know, this grudge, because he's dead. But then I found out the prick overdose. So I'm like, well, how much does that cost? So now I'm on the phone with Walter Marcao and Miss Cleo, because I want the $40 for the cheesecake at least. But I'll tell you guys this. My comedy life is much like my sex life, because every time I come, I just go, that's my time.